How's it going, guys? Nathan, this is MRE, and today we have a very special ration. Which one are we gonna do? We have a few new rations in. We have a K7 ration from Great Britain. We have a Dutch energy module. Remember this cold or hot weather one? It's opposite of what we already done. Thanks to Carson for those. Pine Tree MRE. We do one of those pretty soon. So I told you guys last time I was going to do the space ration. And we will. Let's go ahead and grab it. If I can reach it. Oh my goodness. It's a heavy one. I gotta take these shoes off. They squeak on this floor. I hit you guys a little bit there. So, our good friends, look at the shine on that bad boy. Good friends, Outdoor Tactical, Vasily, he sent this. Let me start off by saying real quick, if you have not seen Vasily's channel, go to the link in the description. I'll have it right at the very top. Go subscribe to him. He has awesome content. And usually he has it translated into English since he is Russian. If not, you could use Google Translate and turn on Russian captions, and you could read everything he's saying in real time. So this is a ration supposedly from the Russian space station, but it's not really, right? It's basically a civilian marketed ration. It has some really cool artwork on it. So I guess if you visit like a tourist center over there, they would give you this. And it's very, very heavy. It weighs almost 5 pounds. So let me get the translate out. Let's see what it says. And it's having a little bit of a hard time translating, but basically it says products for cosmonauts. And on the side here, let's see if we could translate this. It says manufacture products, space power, pilot plan. It won't translate some stuff. Belinsky, is that what it said? And then on the bottom here we have April 12, 1961, the first flight, human in space. So this is kind of like a tribute ration to that. And on the side here, it has all their logos, I guess, for their, like our NASA, you know? So that's kind of cool. It does have snaps on the side here. I'll go ahead and unsnap that. That's some Velcro. It has some just beautiful artwork. And let me see here. Let's go and open it up, and then we'll come back to this at the end. Look at all that stuff, man. That's a lot of stuff. We have some sort of energy bar here. We'll just kind of run and gun and shoot and translate and go. This is a prune bar. So this is probably very similar to what you get in a regular Russian ration. And these are all variants of it to some degree, where you're going to see in regular stuff. But look at all the cans in here. And we have lamb with vegetables. The translator works pretty good. It just, if it's in a weird font, it has struggles with it. It's probably gonna be some kind of pate. Meat and white sauce. I don't know. Quite a bit different. I hate that. Buckwheat porridge is with beef. I don't know, we'll sort it here in a second. We have assorted delicacy. And the expiration date. I guess that's 7/23/2020. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what assorted delicacies are, but we're gonna definitely get to the bottom of that. We have a casserole meat with vegetables. That should be interesting. We have assorted meat, probably gonna be a pate or like a sausage. We have some orange slices, like candy orange slices. See what that says. Nothing. Expiration is 2019 though. 2/21/2019, and production is, to date the ration is 8/21/2017. So well within spec. Very cool. We have some some porridge, some kasha porridge, and looks to be just oats, like oatmeal. We have some crackers, and they're actually round. We'll pull this out of here. Here's all our other food. There's a lot of food in this. A lot of food in it. And here we have some beautiful artwork on the back side of it. I guess these are the guys that went into space in 1961, if I was guessing. Yeah. The first man in space. First access to open space. Work in open space. Start union of. It's a little bit unclear on some of that stuff. Start manned ship. You guys kind of figure it out here too. And so on. It's just a really cool unit. And I think it probably says, yeah, something pilot plan. It just won't do that. But anyway, without getting too far into it, I don't want to make the video 4 hours long. We're going to go ahead and let's empty. Let's go and put this to the side carefully. And that is definitely going to be a beautiful display piece for the MRE display. So let's go ahead and pull these out of the sock, if you will. And then I'm going to have to flatten that a little bit. Okay, so this one's soup, and it has, looks like beef in it, has onion in it, carrot, it has tomato, wheat flour, has beet. So it's a form of borscht, I guess. And this guy here is going to be the translator is pretty tough. I think it said potato on it. So it has salmonella in it. That's what it translates to, but you can't always trust that. Salmonella and Black Sea. But looking at the picture of it here, it's just got butter and salmonella. Well, that's the way it works. So we have, well, this is like a fruit juice, and so cherry, and it looks to be, was it apple or peach? Apple. And I see meats on it. Dog's meats. This translator. It says mashed meats is what it is. It always says something you think it's like crazy, like dead body or something, but it's never that. Google translates a little funky sometimes. And that's not going to translate that. So it says beef, cucumbers, onion, carrots, and another kind of soup, you know, according to the picture. It's a little bit thinner. Let's go ahead and get started on this stuff. I'm curious to get in it. Okay, so I was going to fix the kasha for the porridge real quick, but yeah, this is like a double bag, and then it has a deal, I guess, to eat the stuff out of. I just have no idea how to open this. I was trying to research a little bit. I'm guessing in space, if you just cut the top off, you would put liquid down here and make your cereal and squish it out in your mouth. Maybe that flips around. I don't know. I hate to cut in the wrong spot, but we're going to have to get it open. I'm just completely not sure. We'll go high first and see what happens here. I'll drop it. Alright, that didn't really open up anything. So we'll go a little bit lower. If we run it, we're just going to put it in a bowl, so it doesn't make any difference, right? Let's see what we got here. Yeah, we have a little spout. I think we ruined it, which I pretty much figured that we would. And it has a double bag. I don't know. I just don't know. But it's double bagged inside of there. At any rate, for our purposes here, so you can see it, we're going to dump it in this bowl. We'll make it up here. I'm I'm sure somebody would be highly offended that I did that. But, you know, just the way it is. So here we go. Just some oats pretty much. I'm going to click it down a little bit here. Got a little warm water we're going to put with it. Be careful not to make it too soupy. And that should be about right once that soaks that up. So we'll kind of leave this over here back to the corner. We need to jump on this stuff, get through some of it. There's no opener on these big cans, so let me grab something for that. So I got a little can opener here. First, we're gonna get the assorted delicacy, which might be some kind of candy. I really don't know. It's starting to bend. Is that gonna open? Woo! It did. And this is just like the head cheese type stuff we had in the live stream a while back. And this is like a gelatin. I'm guessing that's pork. Let's taste it and see. Yeah. Wow. That's really good. It is, I guess it's pork. It tastes like pork. They put like pieces of like a little bit of everything in it, right? It could be beef or it could be a mix too. It almost tastes like it has beef tongue in it. That's very, very, very delicious. Look at that. Wow. And this is our meat porridge with buckwheat. They didn't give you any heaters or anything in it. I mean, I'm assuming you're supposed to heat it up. Not that little guy, but just take a look and see what's in here. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Get out of there. But it smells a little bit different. So just beef with buckwheat, but it's like really fine ground beef. It's actually not bad cold at all. The buckwheat's still very good. It's not perfumey tasting, but it's not the pearl barley. Wow, man. It's actually really delicious. Let's set this stuff off to the side just a little bit here. And next up, I think was the meat and white sauce. Yeah, meat and white sauce. So let's see what that's like. I don't really know. What that is. I'm not seeing too much white sauce. But it's kind of like the other can, but just very... This is actually beef. You can see this. This is actually beef. But it's seasoned very well. It's a little bit different than your average Russian stuff. It's seasoned... I'm not by any chance saying regular stuff's not seasoned well. It's seasoned differently. Just like a lunch meat, you know. It doesn't taste harsh at all. It's very smooth, very nice. This is the lamb and vegetables. I'll set that back up over here. And the lamb and vegetables, It's almost like a stew. Ooh, that smells odd. What does that smell? What that's... Is that just like onions or what is that? There's maybe all the vegetables in it, huh? There's carrots. There's all kinds of stuff in it. Cabbage. That is seasoned with something very, very, very strong. That's garlic or what that is. Here's the lamb in the very bottom of it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that one. The lamb's good. It almost tastes like a real strong zucchini or a different kind of squash in that one. Very strange. Very strange. Whew, yeah, I'm gonna breathe out. I think it's garlic or too much garlic and onions in it. This is the assorted meat. I have to shear that baby off. But it might happen. Yeah. I tell you what. Or this didn't work like that. Oh yeah. So the assorted meat, and these are very odd little dishes. It's like a little side. And look at that, it actually has some fat and stuff on it. But I see some light meat and some dark meat. There's possibly beef and possibly some chicken maybe. I believe so. Oh wow, it's very good though. They got a little bit of fat in it. Keep it good and fresh. But truth be told, this and this is very similar. A little different seasoning on it. Bigger chunks. And the base to this is similar to that, but that's a lot more creamy. Overall, very different. It translates who this even was. This is the casserole meat and vegetables. This has some beef. It's almost like a... Oh wow. It's seasoned perfectly. What is the taste in that? It's such an awesome food. Other than this, the only one I don't like so far. This one almost has, it's a little bit of dill in it is what it is. And you can see it has like a, almost like a loaf on top, like a meat loaf. And then it has potatoes and vegetables and stuff on the bottom. I see potatoes. It might just be potatoes only. Maybe a little bit of carrot in there. But it's dill, but not like weird dill, like fresh dill taste. That's a perfect dish. Definitely to thank Vasily for sending this to me. This is awesome and totally different than anything I've ever had as far as the Russian food goes. Man, oh man. But let's get over to this. Where's that juice here? Which one? I think this was it. I don't know if it's like a soup or what it is. Let's open it up and see. What was the deal with this here? Let's take a look at it. I don't know. Whoa! Man, that has some serious flavor. It's almost like a, it's like a soup. Now let's try to get this sorted out what this is. So it just says mashed meats. I definitely feel like if I squeeze that, I'm going to be wearing it. Yep. All right, let's try to get the mashed meats out on something. All right, we just kind of stab the hole a little bit bigger on it. Let's see if we can squidge some out. Yeah, so it's just like a real brothy meat. Squeeze it right in my mouth and see. Very nice taste to it. Definitely taste the little bay leaf seasoning on that. Awesome. Awesome. So far, everything is a home run. That's just has a seasoning I'm not familiar with. Everything else is awesome on these. Okay, so here we have what we think is borscht, which is like a beet stew. Maybe I'll shake it a little bit. Well, that helps or not, I don't know. We'll take the cap, we'll stab a hole in it. We'll kind of make the hole as big as we possibly can. And, you know, you think it'd be red, but I'm not so sure that a lot of the Russian borscht is red. A lot of different kinds of it. Look at that. Now, it's seasoned similar to the last one. Which one was the last one here? It was this one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this one. But it's a lot more sweet. And you could taste a little beet in there. You could taste a little, I think it's carrot, a little sweeter vegetables in it, you might say. But it's very, very nice. I'm really surprised with the quality of this ration so far. Man, that is awesome. And probably the best way to eat these would be to squeeze them out. And that's probably what I'll do later on. Squeeze it out into a bowl or something. And then heat it up. And blast it in the microwave for just a little bit. And eat it like that. Very awesome. I think this is the dessert one. I'm almost certain. So let's go ahead and skip over that one. We'll put that towards the end. We're going to hit that last and hit this other stuff very last. And so this was the apple, with the apple and cherry. I think it's juice. So if it's juice, we're going to squirt it out into a cup. And it is juice. Okay. Let's get a glass here, a clear glass, and let's blast that in there. Try to get it all out of there. All right. And you could drink that out of the tube, no doubt, but for our purposes, drink out of that. Look at that. Apple cherry juice. Smells awesome. Man, nice and tart. That is excellent. And I think they call this what? Compote, I believe, or something of that arrangement. I'm into that. It has that cherry and almost like an apple cider taste to it. That fermented, like a tart apple, maybe even green apple. I'm not sure. So next up, this is a soup, and I never could sort out exactly what it is. You know, I don't know. Flatten out the label, maybe. Maybe that's what we'll do. Let's see. Brines? Yeah. So in the ingredients, you have carrot, parsley, meat, beef, cucumbers, salted. Okay. So let's just try it and see. It might be like a soup with cucumber in it, which would be very interesting. I guess when you're stabbing a hole in these, they explode all over the place. You know it's probably not any good. But these all been very good. Look at that. Let's take a smell of that. You know what? It has cucumber in it. That brings a crazy freshness to that. And the seasoning is awesome on it. The cucumber, if I didn't know what it was, it'd be hard to pick out. That tastes like a fresh garden soup, like a nice springtime, or cucumbers aren't ready usually till summer. A nice summer soup. Now, this stuff here, I think this is some sort of dessert and some variation. Looks like it might have currants in it. I have cereals, so grain, butter, sugar sand, and the salmonella. So I would get some kind of porridge. Stab the hole open as big as we can. You never know. We'll squeeze her on out and see. I feel like that's going to blow up all over me. As a pate? Let's see. I don't think it's pate. Look, I need safety glasses on or goggles on. All right, let's see. Well, I don't know, man. Piece of fuzz on it. It's like a, almost like a milk base. Has a little bit of a fruity flavor to it. It's like a cheese. That's exactly what it is. It's like a cottage cheese. I know it doesn't look like cottage cheese, but it is. That's exactly what it is. It's a little off-putting because I'm just not 1000% sure. But it tastes like cottage cheese, a little bit of fruit. I don't know if that's currants or what that is in it. Overall, that's great. Almost knocked you guys over. We'll cleanse our palate with a little bit of our apple cherry juice. Man, absolutely delicious. Now, there are little tidbits here, and that's going to be pretty much about it. So our, what we call in America, is oatmeal. Put a little bit of warm water with it. We got it mixed about perfect. That's about the way I like it. There's little bits of fruit. What is that, apple in it? Probably little bits of apple, more than likely. It's very, very, very sweet. Probably a little bit of powdered milk in it. A lot of sugar. tell you what though, man, it's good. It's really good. Super good. Put that off to the side. Open these crackers up. Look at that. Those are 8 in each pack. 8 altogether, 4 in each stack. It's a very buttery, like a Ritz cracker. They're good. They're nice and fresh too. The packing's right. It's not the thin foil that you see like a halal rasher. It's really thick. Man. Next up. It's like sugared candied oranges. And you see these for sale on eBay. They're wicked expensive for a package of these. So we have a tear notch here. I don't know if I already used that. Let's just go across. And we'll squidge one out here at the end. They're heavily sugared and heavily candied the way it looks. Look at that. They don't smell like much. Man, that's awesome. Those are very, very like a fresh burst of orange, but it's candied almost like a jelly. And, you know, they look like real orange slices. It may not be, though. It might just be a candy altogether. Man, that's a lot of sugar, too. Any kid would love to have that. That's a 11 out of 10. That's perfect. Next up, we're going to move over to our plum or prune bar. Let me tear this one down the side. And it looks like it's similar to what's in the Russian IRPs. Oh, yeah. Nuts in it, probably hazelnuts. Man. Awesome. That's better than what's in the IRPs. To be totally honest with you. We're going to leave it there. The videos run crazy long. I apologize for that, guys. I really appreciate all you guys watching. Like I said, go check out Vasily's channel, Outdoor Tactical. Links in the description. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Overall, this is a 10 out of 10 ration. Awesome food. Food you rarely ever get to see on YouTube. That's going to be it, guys. We'll see you soon. Have a good day.
Жить и верить — это замечательно. Перед нами небывалые пути. Утверждают космонавты и мечтатели.